Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Heart Next Door podcast. If you are here, you are home. This season, as you know, we are creating a safe space to talk about maternal health and family wellness. And today, I have another phenomenal guest that I'm just so excited to share with you and just to give her an opportunity to share her beautiful work, her beautiful life, and her beautiful business. And I just want to give a shout out because she also brought a special guest with her today. Her husband is here, and we're just so thankful to have him supporting her. And so we just want to give a shout out to you, all the husbands out there. Thank you for being here. But welcome, Madelyn.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful, and so excited to have you. So I'm going to read your bio so everyone can get a little bit of insight before we dive in. Madelyn Estes is an entrepreneur, system strategist, and creative technologist who blends Fortune 500 expertise with faith-rooted innovation. Known for turning resilience into results, she helps leaders and communities scale within means by building clarity, capacity, and sustainable systems for growth. Welcome. And I want to just share with everyone how we met. Dana, who is a previous guest on the podcast, she hosted a Moms in Business event at your beautiful business, the Business Boutique. And so I remember just the moment that, I came to that space. That was my first time ever being there. And so I loved it immediately. And then when I heard you share your story, I was like, wow, what an inspiration. Would love to have you as a guest. And so thankful. That was like months ago. I can't even remember. Was that maybe last year?
Earlier this year, but
Right?
it was months ago.
Yes. But I'm just so thankful that to finally have you here. Been long overdue. So thank you again.
Thank you for having me. I hated it took so long.
No.
We've been making a lot of changes in
Yeah.
the States, so
That's a good thing.
it looks a little different.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
really?
a lot of the same.
Yeah.
A lot of difference.
Awesome. Well, change is good. That means you're going higher, scaling, innovating. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay. Well, let's dive in. Can you share with everyone a little bit about, we love the name, the Business Boutique. Tell everyone who may not know and who's never been there, what is the Business Boutique and what inspired you to create it?
Yes. So originally, the Business Boutique was a location that my brother and I had gotten because he wanted to develop a gaming center in Detroit. But then before we kind of got things rolling, my brother passed, and I had to figure out what to do with that space.
Yeah.
And I came from the consulting world. I wanted to do something for small businesses and entrepreneurs. And in the consulting space that I was in, it was Fortune 500 companies and middle market companies. But I wanted to do something for the businesses that were in the area that I grew up in. So I opened this small consulting firm, essentially is what that is. And we allow people to come in and use the space to just scale their small businesses. So have networking events and, classes and do trainings. So a space for people who want to do a little bit more than what Starbucks and the library would offer, but not necessarily want to come downtown or midtown to have to go to, office every day.
I love it, and it's such a beautiful space. And this is my second time hearing you share your story about your brother, and so I just want to again offer my condolences to you, and also just share how much I love and think it's so beautiful that because that is, I can't imagine how heartbreaking that was, and you could easily have shut the doors and said, no, I don't want this property anymore, but you still took it and created it into something that's so beautiful in his honor, and I just think that is so truly beautiful.
Yeah, there's little pieces of him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, really.
Be able to see him if you look for him. Right?
Yeah. And so what was that process like? Because I'm curious about that. Like, after that happened, like, what was that journey like for you? How did you make the decision to say, no, I'm still going to do this and honor him in this way?
Yeah, so when we were initially going to open it as like a gaming center, it was still going to have the same look and feel, be bright and airy. We were kind of going for that Apple store look. But I wanted to do something that I could support and that would have still been supportive. Because I would have still been doing like the back end of the business.
Yeah.
And all of that good stuff. But, I am not familiar with the gaming industry or those people, so I was like, I can't support that on my own. But I did still want to open something in the neighborhood that we grew up in. So I definitely wanted to do something that was a little bit closer to my field of expertise. So that's kind of where that came from. So boutique consulting just kind of turned into the business boutique.
I love it. I love it so much. And also I didn't know that that was a neighborhood that you guys grew up in. So that is, wow, truly, truly beautiful. Talk about legacy and giving back to your community. And so along those lines, how do you see entrepreneurship as a pathway to freedom and wellness, not just for women, but for families, especially like in a community like yours?
Yeah. So I think entrepreneurship just gives people the space to live with some purpose. A lot of times, you know, in 9 to 5, you're kind of boxed in
Yeah.
what it is that they need from you. When oftentimes we are all multifaceted and we kind of want to get that out in different ways. So I think entrepreneurship allows that space. And then in addition, it just gives you the more room
For sure.
to grow your family.
Yeah.
To grow like the people in your family.
Yeah.
So, like my daughter often does projects at the business boutique. She's the artist that I am not. So when people are like, hey, a logo, I'm like, okay, I can get you something digitally.
I love that.
Something that's more custom. That's when I bring my daughter in. So that's kind of what she wants to go into, graphic design, animation. So it gives her the opportunity to get involved and kind of learn her business. We've had other events up there where she's able to do like face painting, things like that. So, you know, it just gives us space to kind of grow together. And I think that's the freedom that a lot of people are looking for.
Yeah.
Just, you know, the space to kind of be the person that they were purposed to.
I love that. That's so beautiful. And I do agree with you. I do think that that freedom, that purpose, that it all stems from entrepreneurship. I do think that we've all been like gifted in different ways. Everybody's unique. Nobody fits into a box, right? And so just to be able to showcase your creativity in that way, I love that you foster that space for other people. Was that always easy for you, entrepreneurship, or did you ever feel like were you if you were working at Fortune 500 companies before, like were you nervous to take that jump into entrepreneurship, or was that something you were confident in?
No, I was not. I think entrepreneurship has always been like kind of a love-hate relationship for me. I love the freedom that entrepreneurship gives. But on the other side, you know, a lot of people go into entrepreneurship because they're like, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
Or, oh, I'm going to make all this money.
Yeah.
And because I was in like my 9 to 5 in the tech space, I made a decent living.
For sure.
So,
For sure.
you know, jumping into it specifically for money wasn't really what I was looking for. I wanted space in order to do the other things that I enjoy doing outside of helping Fortune 500 companies.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but the other side of that was like I've always done tech as a side hustle. So it just kind of grew. It grew to the point where it was like I'm getting a little bit more business than I am.
Yeah.
Then I'm able to handle just on the weekend. So it just kind of continued to grow. So it was a natural transition, but it was never easy because I was just like, oh, well, I can always do this.
Of course.
Over here,
of course.
But over here, at least I get to help the people that I actually want to help.
Yeah, yeah, because it's comfortable, right? You know, like it's predictable, you know, like it's safe, right? But like you said, there's purpose on the other side of it. So I love that you did that. And I also remember, too, I still have your journals. Yes, I love your journals. Please tell people about it. What are they called? I'm trying to remember.
So
it's
they're
like
project journals, and then we have some vendor journals. I recently did a coloring book. My daughter's done a coloring
wow.
book. So, you know, it's just that creative space. So the project journals are really like quarter of the year. So you can get 3 months out of it and just plan. So it gives you prompts to plan for your day, plan for your week. And then, you know, if you miss anything, you can roll it over. And it just gets people in the habit of acting in a project management type of feel with their life.
For sure.
I think it gives them a little bit of a prompting
Definitely. Yeah.
for building out whatever it is that they're trying to build out.
Yeah, yeah. And I love the design too. It's
Yeah,
super
that's the
cute to
creative
look at.
part. You
Yes.
get to kind of make different covers.
Yes.
The insides are about the same, but you gotta have a myriad of covers
I
for
love it.
different people.
Yeah, yeah, I love it. And at the end, you have to like tell everyone where to get them
Yes,
too.
yeah, I will definitely
Yes,
say that.
yes, please. But going back to, your journey, tell us what challenges have you faced balancing motherhood and building a business, and what helped you push through those challenges?
Yeah. So I think my daughter really has helped me push through those challenges.
Mm,
I remember, and I'll have to send you the video just in case you want to see it.
mm-hmm.
When we first got our house, my daughter, I was like sitting on the counter and I was doing something.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I want to sit on the counter. I'm like, no, you sit on the chair. And she was like, I want to sit on the counter. And then she made up this song and it was like, school, college, work, school, college, work. And it was just, I didn't want her to think that that was all that life had to offer.
Yeah, yeah.
So because that was kind of what she had seen,
Mm-hmm.
I went to school, I went to college,
Yeah,
working,
yeah.
and it was kind of the same thing with her uncles and everyone else in our family. I just wanted her to know that there was more to life. So we started making some transitions so that we could have some other options. So we started a business for her, and that's how she started getting her art out there, with coloring books and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that was really kind of what prompted me to look more into entrepreneurship
Yeah,
as a more full-time aspect.
yeah.
Because before, I was consulting and I was happy, but I had to travel a lot. It took me away from my family.
Yeah.
And I really just missed them. So,
Yeah,
finding some opportunities to do something different
yeah,
was really what I was looking for.
yeah,
Her as an inspiration was
yeah.
a big part of that.
Yeah, I love that. And isn't it so beautiful the way that kids just do that to us?
Yeah.
Becoming a mom, I feel like that's what it does, right? Like before I became a mom, it's just so different. Of course, I feel like I was still ambitious, but becoming a mom just gives you such a different perspective. And especially when you have your kids to look, you not only consider the way that you perceive yourself, but the way your kids perceive you, like that matters. You're there, especially for girls. I feel like becoming a girl mom changed me entirely too, because it's like, oh, I'm her first example of what a woman is. So,
Exactly.
yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, it's a big responsibility, but a beautiful one.
Yeah.
Yes, it makes us better, I feel, yeah. Okay, and so what advice do you have for moms who want to start a business but don't know where to begin?
I would say start with what you know.
Mm.
Like if you enjoy cooking, maybe look into doing like part-time chefs.
Mm.
Or if you enjoy art, drawing, maybe look into some aspects where you can explore like those. Like start with what you like, and then you can grow from there. 'Cause the business portion is always going to be complicated.
Yeah,
But it's something you can learn.
yeah.
What you have to do on a day-to-day basis, if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to want to continue it.
Of course, of course. Yeah, yeah. That's good advice. I really love that. And then we talked about this a little bit earlier, like the legacy piece about how, you were very intentional about making sure that you honored your brother's legacy. You have integrated pieces of him into your business, which is so beautiful. And not only that, but your business is located in the community where you grew up in. So when you think about the word legacy, what does that mean to you? And how do you feel like you model that or intentional about modeling that for your kids and other business owners?
I think a big part of legacy, well, there's a few different parts, but I think a big part of it is the impact that you have. And outside of, how much money you make and how long your business can last with or without you, it's how many people have you impacted while you were actually operating. The amount of websites that we've gotten up for other people, and like even logos that we've done for other people, those businesses will last. And those things are going to be important for other people.
For sure.
And then beyond that, I think the business lasting is something that we also want to happen. And I think that comes from establishing the right systems.
Yeah.
And those in place.
Yeah.
Like, can your business operate without you?
Yeah.
So we've started to put those systems in place so that we can take vacations.
Yes, which is so important.
And just, have some family time. So we started doing that, and just, being able to, again, scale. After you leave and have the systems in place, and, like, where does the business go from there? So just putting ourselves in a position to always be able to grow.
Yeah.
Technology space is very wide and changes daily.
Yes, for sure.
So, just finding that niche that we serve and continuing to build that out and try to stay ahead of the curve and offer people things that other people may not be offering in the same way.
Yeah, for sure. That's beautiful. And then speaking to, like, thinking of the community piece, I know that's a huge part of your business is you create the space, right, for other entrepreneurs to come and, like, share community. That's what you did, when I attended an event at your business, and I was just so thankful for that. So what role does community play, in your opinion, in, like, helping women and entrepreneurs to thrive?
Yeah, I think it offers them the space. I think the community has to be intentional about offering the space for, like, especially women to grow.
Yeah.
Businesses to grow. So, like, we've done a lot of work with Force Detroit, and that's a big community nonprofit over there. And everywhere from, like, the library to, like, Detroit Public Schools.
Yeah.
We recently got sponsored for a mural with
Oh,
the
wow.
Gilbert Foundation.
Congratulations.
So it's totally
Oh,
different.
wow. I can't wait to see that.
So, I think community, them being intentional about providing resources and making them available is a big part of how small businesses grow. And I think Detroit's actually done a really good job with offering different grants
For
and
sure.
opportunities for small businesses to grow. And even us recently getting, like, our SBA Women Certified business.
Congrats.
So that's going to open doors for us as well.
Yeah.
So I think all of those things are community based, and even referrals.
Yeah.
Like, those things are big. I think the community being aware of you and the community supporting you is always going to be important. Because other than that, community businesses won't thrive.
Right.
People will just drive by.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
so we're thankful for the Gilbert Foundation.
Yeah.
You can definitely see the building from the freeway.
Wow. Oh, I cannot wait to go back and see it. Yes, we all have to go and check it out. Yes. I love that. And I love that too, because I heard recently, I was listening to a podcast, and they were saying that good work plus exposure, that equals success, right? So, like, our work isn't good if nobody knows about it, right? If you're just doing good work in isolation, right? We need community, and we need people to be able to see what we're doing to thrive. So thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you, Maddie. It's just been such a joy and an honor to have you. And I just want to give you an opportunity to just share. Of course, you've shared already the Gilbert Foundation. That's wonderful. Anything else coming up that you want to share, or anything that you want to leave? And also, please tell everyone how they can contact you, too.
So the Business Boutique, we're located on Southfield Road, right off of Joy Road. You all can go to our website at www.thebiz.boutique. And any of the extra books and things that we sell, you'll find links for those on the site somewhere. And I would just say, come out and support. We always are having new events. We have pop-up shops for local vendors and our members. We offer virtual addresses for the community. We offer a lot of different things at the Business Boutique. We have a lot of different events. We have a Canva class coming up.
Oh, nice.
To show people how to build a landing page for free.
I love Canva.
It's an awesome tool.
It is.
If you're just getting started, it's definitely something you want to learn. So, I just implore people to come out and see us when we have events, or follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and keep up with us.
Yeah, definitely. And you won't regret it. It's a wonderful place, and once you go, you will not want to leave. You'll definitely come back. So thank you again, Maddie. It's been such a wonderful joy to have you. Thank you so much for the work that you do for the community, and thank you all for listening. We'll see you next time on The Heart Next Door.